Donald Trump and Republicans in Congress continue to block increases in the minimum wage, which is currently set at just $7.25 an hour. Now, here are the 5 biggest conservative myths about the minimum wage, followed by the truth. Number 1, they say the current minimum wage is already high enough. Well, that's rubbish.
Taxes too high, wages too high.
If the minimum wage in 1968 had simply kept up with inflation, it would be more than $10 today. If it also kept up with the added productivity of American workers since then, it would be more than $21 an hour. In addition, raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour would lift more than 1 million Americans out of poverty, according to a recent report by the Congressional Budget Office. Number 2, they say raising the minimum wage forces companies to lay off workers and slows economic growth. Another lie. Raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour would actually boost economic growth by increasing the wages of an estimated 17 million Americans, who in turn will have more money to spend in their communities, which generates more economic growth. Number 3, they say raising the minimum wage is bad for employers. That is also mythological. It's not true. When the minimum wage is raised, more people are brought into the pool of potential workers, giving employers more choice of whom to hire. This reduces employee turnover, and it helps employers save money, because it's more expensive to hire and then train new workers than it is to retain good employees. Number 4, most people who earn the minimum wage, they say, are teenagers or part-time workers, so there's no need to raise it. Well, that's just baloney. Only 10% of minimum wage workers are teenagers. In fact, more than half are prime-age adults between the ages of 25 and 54, many of whom have children and are the breadwinners for their families. Number 5, they say that raising the minimum wage would generate inflation and erase any gains from the increase. No. Past increases in the minimum wage have not led to significant increases in inflation. There's no inflation. Look for it. You can't find it. Raising the minimum wage would be good for workers, good for the economy, and it would create jobs. So, the next time you hear conservatives railing against raising the minimum wage, know the truth and spread the truth.